Hello, welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thank you for being here with me. This is going to be a spread for Virgo placements. Hello, Virgos. Welcome. We are going to take a look at the last quarter moon in January up until the new moon. This moon phase is about letting go certain energies to make room for new energies in the new moon. So we are going to look at energies you're clinging on to in different areas of your life to see what you can release for the new moon. And then I will put up a new moon spread, and then also going to start a new series for the new moon, doing love readings, new moon, new love. So be sure to check those out as well. All right, so the current energy and where you are right now, we have the Judgment card. So experiencing an awakening of some sort this week. It's feeling, it feels like rejuvenation. Feels like this usually isn't when I get off the Judgment card, but it feels like there's reason to celebrate. It's like you're being, drawn to something. Like if you look at the people on these cards, they're being awakened out of these coffins, out of these tombs by the trumpet of this horn. It's like I feel like you won't be able to explain it, but it's just gonna be like you feel alive again this week. Something makes you feel alive, rejuvenated, like with a new hope for something. Under the past you are clinging to, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card of, some people call it an 11, like a Make-A-Wish type card, because the wands on here looks like 1111, right? It's also a portal card going through the center of this portal here. It's supposed to symbolize very happiness and stability, happiness, home and hearth, right? In this card, it's symbolizing a marriage, a union between two people, and it's symbolic of both stability and spontaneity, right? It's having that stability of home and hearth that you have built, that you have worked for, so that you can be spontaneous and not worry that what you've worked for is going to be gone when you go home. Everything's still going to be the same. The love is going to be there. Everything you worked for is going to be there. So you're clinging on. That's something from the past that you are clinging on to. This could be it could be a marriage that broke up that you're clinging on to. It could be a relationship that ended, or one that's just rocky, or something about your home environment from the past that made you feel, secure, but also spontaneous. We're going to clarify as well, so we'll get some more information, but that's a past energy that you're holding on to. For future expectations you're clinging to, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, future expectations you're clinging to. So you're expecting to be lied to, you're expecting to be deceived, you're expecting to be wronged. And so what that tells me is that you're not going to be open in the future, because your expectation is that you are going to be hurt. People are going to lie to you, people are going to deceive you, people are going to lead you down the wrong path. And I take the Seven of Swords to be deception from people that you trust. That's why it hurts so much, right? If these weren't, if it wasn't people that you trusted, then the deception wouldn't really even appear. It wouldn't be as, you wouldn't be as affected by it. So going into a situation expecting to be lied to is going to close you off from the experience as well. So I feel like that's coming up in the spread here to say, if your future expectation is being deceived, then you're going to enter into future situations closed off. So might be something to think about. Again, we'll clarify more. King of Cups is under habits and behaviors holding you back. King of Cups is being very emotionally controlled, very emotionally stable. The King of Cups is on his throne, but I don't know if you can tell, he's in water. It's supposed to symbolize that he's in choppy water, but he himself is stable on the choppy water. So the choppy waters are emotions, right? Sometimes they're high, sometimes they're low, but the King of Cups is stable throughout all of those highs and lows. He is in control of his emotions. But that's coming up under a habit and behavior that's holding you back. Because the King of Cups is not really accessing his emotions, right? The King of Cups is concerned with how people see him handling his emotions, right? Because people are watching this king out on the water and there's ships behind him and things, right? Like I said, choppy waters, and he's just very stable and secure. And he wants people to see him that way, as someone to come to for emotional advice. The Queen of Cups is more someone that you go to if you would need, a hug or to cry on someone's shoulder. The King of Cups is going to provide you advice, mentorship, guidance. It's that masculine energy. It's extending outward, but it's not that self-reflective inward energy of the Queen of Cups who's aware of her emotions and connected to them. King of Cups is a little removed from them, so he can be in control of them. So being removed from your emotions in order to control them is what's holding you back from achieving whatever goal that you are currently going after or what you're seeking to fulfill. The Queen of Pentacles comes up under where to show yourself more love and care and relationship boundaries to set. So this is really nice because this is your card. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I kind of think of the Queen of Pentacles as Taurus's card, or as Virgo's card. So where to show yourself more love and care is to you. I think maybe you've been neglecting yourself, right? And caring for yourself. It could have to do with this King of Cups energy of feeling like you really have to have your emotions under control for whatever reason. But I think you need to show, and the Queen of Pentacles is really, right, she is very financially stable. She has built a home for herself. So, and she is about being connected to the body, right? The senses. So specifically where to show yourself more love is, I would say, in the physical sense, some self-care, eating well, exercising, nighttime routine, things like that. And maybe in your home environment. And this is also in an area of relationship boundaries to set. So maybe there have been people in your life that have taken advantage of your kindness and generosity when it comes to you giving, right? Providing, like cooking for people, letting them in your home, providing them with the comfort that you have worked hard to establish. So it's possible that's been taken advantage of in the past, and that's why it's saying to put up some boundaries around that right now. Justice comes up under what fears to release right now. So it's the right now part of it, because that will help clear some of this energy out this next week for the new moon. So justice is a fear to release. So there's something that you're fearing about truth and honesty and fairness and right and wrong and balance. We'll see more when we clarify. This could be a legal issue. Justice does represent, justice with the Four of Wands. Again, this could be a relationship. Justice can symbolize marriage, right? Legal contracts, documents, things like this. You bringing things into balance, harmonizing. So there's a fear of bringing relationships into balance, or it could be, again, this past relationship that this energy you're clinging to of home, something you had in the past. You're fearing maybe ending it, or, like filing the paperwork about it. Something having to do maybe with a legal issue. The Chariot comes up under under the magic and wisdom of this moon phase. So the Chariot, your willpower, this is a card of like active control. You are looking for control. You want to put all the pieces together, it's like you want forward movement. There's not a whole lot of forward movement on this spread, but we'll see more when we clarify. Yeah, the Ten of Cups underneath here at the bottom of the deck. So you have this underlying energy here of like just emotional fulfillment, complete and total emotional happiness. Like we have here on the picture the happy family under the rainbow. It's just like your emotions overflowing. There's not a lot of emotion on this spread, though, which is interesting, except for the King of Cups, that emotional control. The Chariot is another card of control. The Chariot is a card that tells us we need to compromise, too. Because the Chariot can't move without all the pieces of the Chariot together. And a lot of times what that symbolizes is that we need to work with others so that those pieces can come together. It is driving it forward with your vision, your willpower, right? So you are in control as far as like, I see with the Chariot, I would see you as like the driver, right? But all the other pieces, all the components have to fit together in a unified way. And so it's interesting that there's a fear here of some sort of harmony, because that is what's needed for the Chariot. All right, let's clarify here. First, we're going to take a look at Judgment. Your current energy. Let's clarify Judgment. Some sort of awakening. That wanted to come out. Okay, so, Judgment is clarified by Justice, which is also under the fear you need to release right now. So your energy, part of the energy that you're currently in, is something you need to release. So you might be feeling a little unbalanced. You might be feeling unbalanced right now. Which is, I know, a little strange to say because Justice is in your current energy, but you're fearing it. So there's something about, I'm almost getting the feeling that you want the Judgment to overrule the Justice, if that makes sense. Like a judgment is something that's coming down from the heavens and providing an awakening, a spiritual awakening. Justice is happening in this world, right? This is tangible paperwork. This is having to do with other people. This isn't something from the heavens. So your energy right now, it feels like you might feel a little conflicted about how you want. It's like you're trying to change, and you're experiencing an awakening, and the awakening causes a balance of something, but you fear this balance. Maybe because something has been out of balance for so long that you've just become so comfortable in that energy that the balance and harmony feels uncomfortable, and that's why you're fearing it. It's what it feels like here. The Ace of Cups clarifies the Four of Wands for past that you are clinging to. Yeah, this was definitely, I feel this was a relationship, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands, that's very very relationship, love energy. It's the Ace of Cups, right? A new loving offer. An offer that seems as if it comes, like if it comes from the heavens. Like it comes out of nowhere, right? Like Spirit has just offered it to you. So it almost feels like in the past something felt like it might have felt too good to be true, like it came out of nowhere. And it was going to be everything you ever wanted. But it wasn't, right? But you're clinging to that past still. The past relationship, the memories of it, the love. It's almost like you're clinging to the beginning of it with the Ace of Cups, like the newness of the relationship, the honeymoon phase or something. The Seven of Swords, for future expectations you're clinging to. Seven of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands. Okay. So, you want, Two of Wands is a longing to go on an adventure, to try something new, to have a new experience. And it feels like a risk. It's the risky option because it's a new experience. It's a new journey. It's like you're clinging to this expectation of once you go off your tried and true path that you have been traveling, once you take the slightly risky option, lies, deception, deceit, it's a mess. That's what you're expecting for the future. So you stay with what's comfortable because at least it's not lies, deception, and illusion. Right? But the Seven of Swords is self-illusion as well. Because it's people lying, deceiving, cheating, all of that, doing those things to us. But it is a self-illusion in the sense that it's a lesson card as well, because we have to learn the lessons of those lies and deceit so that they don't happen again. That's kind of the self-illusion. A part of it is that if you don't learn the lessons, they're going to repeat themselves. You almost stick yourself in that illusion because you remain in deceitful energy. So you're expecting the future, and any sort of journey that seems risky and that is new is going to be deceitful, which tells me you will stay on the path. But I don't think that's going to help move you forward, is what the spread is saying here, because it's something you're clinging to. It's an expectation you're clinging to that's going to keep you from exploring and going down new paths, right? All right, let's look at the King of Cups. That wanted to come out. King of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Wands, under habits and behaviors holding you back. Okay. So the Ten of Wands is a card of being really heavily burdened. You've gone through a really treacherous journey, and it's caused you to feel like you've lost a part of yourself. But this is a habit and behavior from the past that you're clinging to. So it's like you're clinging to being the emotional support, the emotional advisor, the one that's always in control of their emotions, so that you can take these long journeys that are treacherous and cause you to lose pieces of yourself. It feels a little bit self-destructive. The Ten of Wands is being very burdened. So there's a habit or behavior, it's saying, that you have of taking on so many burdens that you feel like you lose yourself. But it keeps you in control of your emotions, probably because you feel so burdened by everything else that your emotions are so, almost feel inaccessible. The Queen of Pentacles here under where to show yourself more love and care. Relationship boundaries to set. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So this could have to do with a work situation as well. Not only where to show yourself more love, like you're like taking care of your physical body in your home, but also your work. You've probably been working very, very hard. And and all the work that you have done before this, leading up to the new opportunities that you're going to be receiving, you're receiving those new opportunities, or these new opportunities coming in with the Ace of Pentacles because of all the hard work you've done in the past. So show your like work area of your life some love, and give yourself a pat on the back for all of the hard work that you've done that's leading to the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like there will be new offers coming in for you. It's also an area to set boundaries. People could see you excuse me, with offers coming in and growing, and I love this Ace of Pentacles card. It looks like she's it looks like she's a flower just blossoming. I feel like this is you, and the reason that it's saying to set a boundary around that is because if people see you just growing and blossoming into something really lovely in your work area, they might try and take advantage of that. So just watch out for that, and keep keep a good boundary, and keep precious what you're working on right now, because it looks like it's it's a great opportunity. It's something that you have, something, seeds you planted a long time ago. All right, let's look at justice. Let's clarify justice, please. Okay, fears to release right now. Excuse me. Justice is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is feeling like you do not have any support. So fear you need to release is... Okay, I think I understand a little more now, this Justice card. I think the fear that you need to release is that you are alone in wanting harmony and unity. Like, you feel like you're on your own in this feeling. Or if this is a legal matter, like if this is legal documents, regarding a union, you feel like you're alone in it. You feel like you don't have any support. But it's saying that that's just a fear that you need to release. So you do have support. But there's this, you feel like there's a lack when it comes to harmony and balance. And I think that's why you feel like, really, even in this current energy with justice being there, it's why you still might feel uncomfortable in the energy, because you're sensing a lack of support. But again, it's saying that it's just a fear to get rid of. So you do have support. If you're having a hard time finding it, Virgo, just maybe try and calm your mind and think about, think back to the past of people that have been there for you, that have supported you in the past. And I know it can be hard for Virgos to reach out, but it might be a good idea to realize that you are more supported than you're feeling right now. The Chariot is clarified by the Fates, the Wheel of Fortune usually. So really beautiful energy to end your spread with, the Chariot and the Fates. Something that's coming together right now that you are bringing together with your willpower. This is destined. It feels destined. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities this week as well. It's kind of out in nature. The Fates is also a card here to remind us that you do have some aspect of control when it comes to your destiny, in the sense of how you act and how you behave. The universe will shift around your behavior and actions as well. And then we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. So you showing up at the bottom with the Ten of Cups. You've done some really deep soul searching. It's like What is going to make you feel completely happy and fulfilled and just like emotionally blissed out. And you are on a journey there with Judgment here. Just the fear of a lack of support when it comes to justice and harmony, I think, is the biggest thing holding you back here. All right, thanks so much for being here with me. I appreciate it. I hope this helped. Like and subscribe if it resonated, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.